Hello, guys and gals, and the glare in here is pretty bad. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can do. Okay, that's better, kind of. Yes. Okay. We are going to be doing a movie review of Two Tales. Why it's called Two Tales, I'm not exactly sure. The only thing I can come up with is that there's two main characters and they both have a tail. That's all I can actually come up with. And I do have to say that the bear, the penguin, the elephant, and the giraffe don't really play much role in the movie at all. I would think to the extent that they probably shouldn't even be on the outer jacket because they basically spend a total of maybe 2 minutes total on screen at all. Mainly, the movie is about these two characters, the cat, who's named Max, and the beaver named, I think, Bill. Or is it Bob? We'll say it's Bill. I don't know. I don't remember what their names are, actually. That's kind of embarrassing. Anyways, I got this movie for $1, so let's review it. This is a Polish released movie, I believe. I think I'm right on that. I don't know. See, I did all this research thinking I was going to do this movie review a few days ago, and then I didn't, and so like all that information is kind of, it's kind of gone now. Anyways, this movie was interesting. It's told by the narrator is actually a little boy who is, I think, German or Polish. I don't know. And his name is like Axel or something. Again, I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember who's anybody's name is. Anyways, basically, the first character we're introduced to is the beaver. Now, I will say that I really like the character models. They are computer generated, but really, really nice. The plot I kind of felt was kind of muddled, to be honest. They could have done a lot more with the plot, but anyways. The first person we meet or animal is the beaver, and his name is like Bill. I know it started with a B. That's all I remember. Sorry. I should have come more prepared for this review, but anyways. This beaver is really active, and he lives alone. Anyway, we watch Bill's daily routine, which is like working out and stuff like that. Anyways, then we meet Max because he wants to be a singer, but he's terrible at singing. So he basically gets kicked out of this van, and he finds his way to Bill's house. So they live together. With a little persuading, of course. Then Bill lets Max stay there with him. And Max is really interested. The cat named Max. He's really interested in getting famous, and finding treasure and just becoming noteworthy and popular, famous. Anyways, so Bill wants to move this tree. This tree's in his way, and he wants to build a sawmill there or something. And apparently there's a bird living in the tree too. So basically, when he cuts down this tree, the bird loses its home. But they don't really go over that. I mean, see, there's lots of little plot holes here and there. But it just seems to work. It works. But before all this happens, there's these three aliens that they're looking for this ultimate power source or something, and they're good guys. They're good aliens, but they're pursued by bad aliens. And later we find out that the only motivation for these bad aliens is that they have a zoo somewhere, and they abduct different species for their zoo. And to me, they could have done so much more with that, instead of saying, oh, well, hey, these aliens are bad because they want to capture and abduct all these animals to put in their zoo, which included two people, which were, I'll get to them later. In the movie, you only actually see three humans. The little boy, Axel or whatever. I'm going to call him Axel. I don't remember what his name is. I'm sorry if I'm getting the name wrong. It isn't disrespect in any way. It's just I don't remember, and I don't want to take time to look it up. So you meet Axel, and then you also meet these two alien conspiracy theorists, and they drive around in this van, that has, like no more aliens written on it and stuff like that. So they're like really X-File type guys, you know, and they're meant to be comic relief, and I get that. Um, and they pick up the flying saucer because the bad aliens they cause the good aliens to crash on Earth, and it's actually kind of funny because they the head commander, whoever they're talking to, actually uses lines from Trump, you know, and I think that's kind of funny, you know, like, oh, let's keep the galaxy great again, you know, and stuff like that. Very funny. I really enjoyed that. Um, I do appreciate just like the little things like that. It isn't heavy-handed like it was in The Queen's Corgi. That's a movie that I'll probably never review because I found the movie to be terrible. Um, Basically, it was a political satire aimed at children, which I don't think is acceptable at all. That's The Queen's Corgi, not Two Tails. Um, but yeah, I didn't enjoy that movie at all, The Queen's Corgi. Um, Basically, political satire is basically not meant for a kid's movie. But in Two Tails, we're going to go back to this. They finally find a way for the aliens to you know, talk to the animals and the people. And it just gets, basically, my main complaint is, basically they had characters in there that really didn't have any use, is what I'm going to say. They had the bear who was a beekeeper, of course, because, you know, honey, and bears like honey, and so, um, the bear actually had a lot more time on his hands than, or more screen time than, like, say, the giraffe or the elephant or the penguin. The only purpose that they had was, let's see, the giraffe was going to say, "Oh, wow, you saved us. I'll go to Africa and tell everyone about your heroic deeds," talking about Max the cat. Because through some kind of twist of fate, Max saves the day, even though he's kind of a clumsy cat. And then the penguin, same thing about Antarctic, going back to Antarctica and telling everyone about the brave deeds. And the bear, I don't know. India. The elephant was from India. The plot could have been better, but overall, it was a pretty good watch. It was only $1, so I like the character models. Don't get me wrong. The character models were pretty good. Overall, I did actually like this movie. I thought the plot could be a little bit bulkier, maybe. But overall, I would actually recommend watching this movie at least once because it did have a lot of plot holes, but it was also a really good movie, I felt. Um, the music was good too, I will say. Um, so it was atmospheric, which was good. There wasn't any standout singing numbers, except the cat tried to sing a lot, you know, and he wasn't very good at it. But that comes into play later, of course. But overall, this movie was pretty good for $1. Plus, the character models were pretty good. Um, I wish I could remember their names. Oh, I know Max's name, the cat. But anyways, there was one part, and it was kind of creative, where Bill the beaver, or whatever his name is, I think his name was Bill. We'll call him Bill. Okay, Bill is the beaver. Where Bill basically wanted Max to help him to move this tree, you know, or because it was in the way of the sawmill. And I was going to go into this and I got distracted. But anyways, Max was more interested in fishing for treasure because he read in a book, you know, that there might be a bottle that has a treasure map in it. And Bill knew this because it was Bill's book that the cat had read. And so he went inside and he got an old bottle, you know, and pulled the cork out of it and wrote a map, and then, you know, went and put it on, since he's a beaver, he swims really well, and put it on Max's fishing hook while Max was, you know, sleeping. And so, oddly enough, they actually found something, this energy source thing underneath the tree, which It's just kind of cartoon logic how that works out, because in any realistic situation that would not have worked. I mean, they wouldn't have actually found a treasure underneath the tree, but it works for a kids movie. The movie was pretty wholesome, actually. Of course, there was no swearing or anything like that. Um, None of the animals wore clothes, of course, but there was nothing to really hide. Um, but yeah, it was actually a pretty good movie, and you should probably check it out. I don't know where you can find it. I found it at Dollar Tree for a dollar, but if you can find this movie, or maybe you can stream it somewhere, I don't know. Then you should check it out. At least once. I'm just saying the plot could have been a little bit better. The story could have been a little bit more thought out. But overall, it was a pretty good movie. Um, I might watch it again, but I've got a lot of movies to watch, so that's that. But anyways, I wouldn't exactly highly recommend this movie, but I would recommend it. I would it gets my recommendation anyways, because it was a very interesting movie and had its good points. But anyways, that being said, it's just my opinion, and you can either take my opinion or leave it. Either way is fine. And yeah, if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload. And if you want to support me in any way, all that information will be in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.